Yeah, this is me, Lorraine again from Panama Canal. Hi, brothers and sisters from all over Africa. I was reading the Bible like what I tell you all. I study the Bible and I read God's word because that's the only thing we can do to survive this evil world and to be aware of the trap that we enemy putting on all of us. Brothers and sisters, and worse, the ones them that in Africa that it represented Africa, the leader like the government and all who have the front to represent all part of Africa. Stop trusting in your enemy, then come in all kind of form. If you all love the money, uno make a vow to uno country that uno do it to help uno country. But uno not sitting down and think the consequence, see the future before uno take a decision and over uno country for money that after anywhere you go, you salute your own people. You salute your people with the country. I'm telling you because it happened in Panama already. This same supreme racist from European. This same supreme racist from European. Then do the same thing in Panama. Panama sell out. And I told them, uno can sell Panama, but not me. I belongs to Jehovah, our creator. And I showed that I'm not part of what taking place. I experience and I feeling the same thing you're all feeling. The government from Africa, if you really love your country and you really love your people, your color, you have to defend because a time and come that you and have the same consequence like the person you salute your own country and your own people. And I'm not saying it because I want to say this is a prophecy that God given people in the past. That the Israel, not only one Israel, all of us from all over the world, a part of God people. Because we read the Bible, we come together and then pick all of us together. Like one person that loves him. Yes. So I want to make you know hear this information. We online and we in live. And I know when I send this, then not I make it reach to you all. And I hope Jehovah make our creator make the important one reach it and spread it to the African people all over the world. Hear it. I want to put on the tape because the Bible are always recording. And I want to make you all hear it.
Chapter 11. Open your doors, O Lebanon, so that a fire may consume your cedars.
See, the Bible says, open your door that the fire Lebanon. Okay, we can say take out the word Lebanon, Africa. Africa opening the door to every person to make business, and they're not seeing the consequence. Them country and them people in them country and go through. Take out the word Lebanon and put the word Africa. Listen carefully.
Wail, you juniper, For the cedar has fallen, the majestic trees have been destroyed. Wail, you oaks of Bashan, for the dense forest has come down. Listen, the wailing of shepherds, for their
Here we call about tree drop down. That is where you all make people come in on a country and destroy on a country. This evil supreme race, everything them put them and them curse. Them not a God approve them is evil. Anytime them put them on something, you can bet your life that country and that thing can ruin. You see in Africa it have storm. You see Africa it have flood. That is never. Because why? The evil one damaging the forest, the tree, then damaging the ground, then causing acreage, then causing all kind of thing. Why? Because the leaders or the government from Africa only think about themselves. They don't think about them own. That is your own. You can't salute your own with your people inside there. That means you don't love your own self because you is black. And if you don't wait for Jehovah to make God give you the right way to don't make them take advantage now you and your people, then you will feel a bad consequence for the bad decision you take.
majesty has been devastated. Listen, the roaring of young lions, for the dense thickets along the Jordan have been destroyed. This is what Jehovah my God says. Shepherd the flock meant for the slaughter, whose buyers slaughtered them and are not held guilty. And those who sell them say, May Jehovah be praised, for I will become rich. And their shepherds have no compassion for them.
You hear? The president from Africa then say, I will become rich. I will become rich. What happened to your own land that you born? You people them in that land. You give it over to people, them evil people to destroy and destroy your own people. Listen to God. An ear. I hope the African and the representing from the African listen to this.
For I will no longer show compassion on the inhabitants of the land, declares Jehovah.
Jehovah said Nathan show compassion. What that mean? Jehovah trying to make understand what taking place, keep land. A thing coming rough, need land, need to grow because a thing can be very tough. And if that person that selling in the land and nowhere else can grow fruits and vegetable, them same people that you all sell the land to them and kick outside with all the money you have, you not can buy nothing to eat. So why is said that I will become rich when you send your land with your people, and when the time come out and no food, only Africa can produce food and then land. You think the riches that you have and nowhere and everybody have to go to Africa to eat. Then your own land you stay begging the one that you sell. That's why Jehovah said in Nathan, God said in Nathan, I'm keeping having compassion and the land because they want them not listening. Time is critical coming. You need land. You need to protect yourself. These people then damage them own land, then come into your own to take over and to kick outside on your own country.
So I will cause each man to fall into the hand of his neighbor and his king, and they will crush the land, and I will not rescue them out of their hand.
You hear what Jehovah is saying? Hear it. If you don't listen to him, you hear it. And I read this and I'm passing the information to you all. Listen to God's voice.
And I began to shepherd the flock meant for slaughter in your behalf, O afflicted ones of the flock. So I took two.
See, in talking about the afflicted one, who poor people that depending on the president for Africa and representing them from Africa to bring good to show them that they might be well okay, then trusting the person that they're making deal with when the evil people they're making deal with is not honest. And then the one them are afflicted is the one that will trust it is the person that representing them own people that is government from them own country. God called them is the afflicted ones them. Yes. Them is the afflicted one and suffer the consequence.
Staffs, and I called one pleasantness, and the other union. And I began to shepherd the flock. And I dismissed 3 shepherds in 1 month, for I became impatient with them, and they detested me as well.
You see, God said, come impatient with you all because you non-ear, you thinking evil, you making the evil one confuse you all. You know all God, Holy Spirit, you don't read the Bible. You don't read the Bible, you don't pray to God to get the good understanding of discernment. And God see what you doing, yeah, in getting impatient, and say you ought to get impatient with him because you not are patient. To make God help a person, we have to wait for him because when him not do something in the moment because the right person and the right time not there yet. And we have to have patience. If we so in a hurry, in a rush, and we say and we force we say with something that we see we forcing a thing and the thing not going good, but we keep on forcing, we say you can make sure that that is a curse and that thing can come out bad when we don't wait for God. And God said, oh no, what are patient with him? Look at what can take place.
And I said, I will not keep shepherding you. Let the one who is dying die, and let the one perishing perish. As for those who are left, let them devour one another's flesh. So I took my staff pleasantness and cut it up.
See, make one of you all devour. What that mean? The people that sell out them own country in Africa when they not have nothing to eat and they think come out and the same supreme races take over Africa, they might make you all turning like them. Icemen. We was natural people eating off our ground, eating off of the vegetation that God gave us. Then we turn like them. When we know I'm not food, we start killing each other and eating with each other flesh. That is what you not want have. That is what they want you to come out and act like all them forefathers used to act. That is what you all want for people. My people, like my color. Hey God. Hey Jehovah.
Breaking my covenant that I had made with all the peoples. So it was broken in that day. And
see, God made covenant with us. That means if we pray to God and we believe in him, and him say, trust me, I want to help you. I want hold fast in my righteous hand. I make you our righteousness. We have to trust in God. And we have to hold on in right hand. And him holding we and we right hand. But when you break on a covenant with God and say, I trust you, Jehovah, and wait for you, but you do something else, you break the covenant. What do you think God can do? Let's hear it.
The afflicted ones of the flock who were watching me knew that it was the word of Jehovah. Then I...
You see, the afflicted one, the one that look for God, the honest person that think like God and then trust in God and see them government and their own people, all them selling out them own people and all them selling out their own country. And then read this and I reading this, no. asking that what God said is happening, I can say that he says, it's true what God said. Look at what happening. Look at what then taking place with Africa. Look at what Africa they make them happen to them. Una say the same thing. The one that reading the Bible and the one that update with God and know what the Bible say and what they seen happen to their own country, they might know that was God's word. They might know. The afflicted ones them. The one them that wait and have to suffer for the bad decision that their own people take in their own country.
Said to them, if it seems good to you, give me my wages. But if not, withhold them. And they paid my wages. 30.
Who then talking about that? Then talking about the person that buy Africa. Yeah, they say if it seems, telling it the supreme race, say, if it seems to you to pay me, pay me. If you know you're not gonna pay me well, like they say, I want to leave it in Jehovah's hand. But look at all the evil supreme that buy Africa and taking over Africa to make it then take over certain part, to make it take over, because this is our advice for all the Africans then to wake up.
Pieces of silver. Then Jehovah said to me, throw it into the treasury. Then
you see, how much in pay? Maybe that person work a lot, only them paying 30 pieces of silver. And look at what Jehovah, that is a person that trusts in God. Look at what Jehovah and tell in servant. He don't say that is what them paying you. He said that is what them think I value. You see, when you hurt a God people, you're hurting God. When God people work for a person and do a good job for a person, and the person don't pay them a good salary, and that person serving God, God will say, that is all you all value me. I work that. That is what God telling the afflicted one. That is what then give you that, because that is what they think I value.
Magnificent value with which they valued me.
You hear it?
So I took the 30 pieces of silver and threw it into the treasury at the house of Jehovah. Then I cut up my second staff, the union, breaking the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. And Jehovah said to me, now,
okay, wait and say in breaking the union between the brotherhood, because like what we say, we are us on dark people, like we say we own brothers and sisters, and be with them and unite with the races, the evil one. Them and unite with them. And if they unite with them, we can be associating with them. You want have to divide on yourself. Yes. You now have to divide, and this is what taking place. Now all we colors them and doing the right thing in God's sight. Not all. So you now have to divide and say the one that with the evil one that agree to sell in a country, to work for local and nothing, and then to slave uno, pay uno a local salary, and then taking over the country, and then kicking uno outside on our own country. They made the same that ones then, like we call it, agree with what the evil white supreme are doing.
the equipment of a useless shepherd. For I am letting a shepherd rise up in the land. He will not take care of the sheep that are perishing. He will not seek out the young, or heal the injured, or feed those able to stand. Instead, he devours the flesh of the fat one, and tears off the hooves of the sheep. Woe to my worthless shepherd, who is abandoning the flock. A sword will strike his arm and his right eye. His arm will wither completely, and his right eye will go completely blind.
Okay, this information, you hear what happened to the governor from Africa, what they do to the country. God said, wanna read it? Make you go over and read it. It's Zechariah
chapter 11.
Zechariah chapter 11, 1. You can read all the chapter 1 through 17. Jehovah said, these people that sell them own people in their own country, make the evil one come and take advantage. The one that sell them own people in their own country. God said, I saw and in right hand. Right? Jehovah said, and in right eyes. You say your right arms and your right eyes. I saw. That means a person to look good, they might need the right hand and the right eyes, because that is more powerful. Your right hand and your right eyes. And Jehovah say, well, you and die. You and suffer the consequence what you do in your own country and what you do with your own people. Not because you say you get rich off of your people, selling your people to the evil ones, them, you and get escape from it. God said, I saw and be on your right hand and your eyes. Well, if you don't believe in the Bible and you don't believe it's a spiritual real person live, pray to God to ask him what happened to you all. Then same people then maybe kill you and turn around and kill. It's no for you all to look for Jehovah. It's no for you all to do the right thing in God's sight, to make God can defend you all. It's no. This is the time to look for God. This is the time. Look at what God said.
Open your doors, O Lebanon, so that a fire may consume your cedars.
No,
Wail, you juniper, for the cedar has...
yes. Okay. Yeah, that is the chapter 12. Listen to the
chapter 12. A pronouncement. The word of Jehovah concerning Israel, declares Jehovah, the one who stretched out the heavens, who laid the foundation of the earth, and who formed the spirit of man within him. Here I am making Jerusalem a cup that causes all the surrounding peoples to stagger. And there will be a siege against Judah as well as against Jerusalem. In that day I will make Jerusalem a heavy stone to all the peoples. All those who lift it are sure to be severely injured.
You see, Jehovah is known for you all to get strength with Jehovah. It might make you know a strong soul as tapa on your own enemy. A strong stone. What is a strong stone? You all have to stand up for what is righteousness and make them respect you all on a decision to wait and a fear. Don't make them take over on a country. Brothers and sisters from Africa, be a strong stone to stand up for righteousness, firmness, and wait till Jehovah. Pray, read the Bible. Every day when I read the Bible and I go in, this is a local prophecy, but a powerful.
The nations of the earth will be gathered against her. In that day, declares Jehovah, I will strike every horse with panic and its rider with madness.
You hear what Jehovah and do on your enemy? He said they might want to surround you all African, to hurt you all. But what Jehovah said, I want you to read Zechariah chapter 11, all of it, and chapter 12. The 12 train you, oh Jehovah, and save the lowly one, the one them in distress, the one them that believe in him, that is in Africa, and then taking advantage on them. Jehovah are making you like a strong rock, And enemy might want and fight for you all.
I will keep my eyes on the house of Judah, but I will strike every horse of the peoples with blindness. And the sheiks of
the horse and blindness is not talking about the Africa, it's talking about the soldiers, them that come in and they want to attack, like Russia, London, the white one in United States, the Spain, the Italia, all who is white that then coming with them army. In then time they know what off call, they know what they want horse. But we can take out the horse and put the military thing. Jehovah say, I want to strike them. Yes. I want to strike them.
They will say in their heart, the inhabitants of Jerusalem are a strength to me by means of Jehovah of armies their God. In that day I will make the sheiks of Judah like a fiery pot among wood, and like a fiery torch in a row of cut grain. And they will consume all the surrounding peoples on the right and on the left. And Jerusalem will again be inhabited in her place in Jerusalem.
See, that means Africa, let me take out Jerusalem, because for Jehovah, not Jerusalem and Israel exist literally. It meaning the black people that will curse. In that day, I want you to know that say I take away that curse and what uno forefather do to me, they don't follow me. But uno today follow me, and I will bless you all. Jehovah is talking to you all African people. Jehovah is speaking to you all clear and loud. It can be more clearer than the water. Listen, read on the Bible, and listen to God.
And Jehovah will save the tents of Judah first, so that the beauty of the house of David and the beauty of the inhabitants of Jerusalem may not be too great over Judah. And that day Jehovah will be a defense around the inhabitants of Jerusalem. In that day the one who stumbles among them will be like David, and the house of David like God, like Jehovah's angel who goes before them. And in that day I will be certain to annihilate all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
Uno say, you say, somebody uno that stumble, that the enemy fool you all. Jehovah want uno to wake up. Wake up. Look for Joe, read the Bible, pray to him, wait in him. Don't rush in a decision without consulting Jehovah Father God. Uno need uno land to grow, to eat off of uno land. Stop eating chemic. This enemy destroy them own country. Then destroy here in Panama too. Panama vegetation is being very destroyed. It's not natural. Don't make part of Africa land is destroyed. Don't make all of it destroyed. And you have to come together. The one that have the land destroyed, come together with the one that not have them land destroyed. That when a time of famines come, that no food all over the earth, you're supposed to have a food to share between all over Africa. Listen to Jehovah boys. Listen to Jehovah boys.
Will pour out on the house of David and on the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of favor and supplication, and they will look to the one whom they pierced, and they will wail over him as they would wail over an only son, and they will grieve bitterly over him as they would grieve over a firstborn son. In that day the wailing in Jerusalem will be great, like the wailing at Hadad Rimmon in the plain of Megiddo.
Well, if you not listen to Jehovah and your enemy take you over and then kill uno children, then kill uno family, then kill uno best friend, uno wail uno mourn. And he said it can be heavy. We are telling you all in the future. We do not have to go them witchcraft people, them in Africa. Them is Satan. Satan are telling you all is shooting now. Start doing them thing, read the Bible and go to the shoot God. Because when the time comes, Satan not can defend you all. Satan not can protect you all and make it in protecting you all. What happened to we forefather? What happened to part of Africa? Right? In protecting you all or making them take advantage of you all and doing things them. So the rest of Africa have to wake up and be alert to help them brothers and sisters and to enlighten them with God's wisdom. And the one that are not listening, like what I said from the beginning, we are have to divide ourselves from them. We are have to divide ourselves from them, period. They want to follow the enemy, you go to the enemy. Who and Jehovah side and who want to do the right thing, who want be on this side unless we do the right thing. We don't business how much on we side. We have the sufficient one person that is Jehovah, and him get the wisdom and the understanding what to do and how to do, and him do the battle, not we. Only we need God wisdom what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
And will wail, each family by itself, the family of David's house by itself, and their women by themselves, the family of Nathan's house by itself, and their women by themselves, the family of Levi's house by itself, and their women by themselves, the family of the Shimeites by itself, and their women by themselves, and all the families that are left remaining, each family by itself, and their women by themselves.
You hear it? If we don't do that, is each family and be by themselves. Wailing. Yeah, we don't unite. That's why we don't have to come unite. This we are telling you all, if we don't keep on doing stupidity, because the wisdom of man is stupidity, but the wisdom of God is perfect. We and our bad consequent, and the one that buy out them own country, they not and say. That's why I tell Panama government and all who in Panama, them buy out Panama, but they don't buy me. No, I belongs to Jehovah, and I fighting. They can buy the country, but they can't buy me. Not me, because I clear what taking place. I anoint. I awake, and I and Jehovah said, and who love God from the deep of them heart. Here in Panama, I and them said, and Jehovah said, the one that don't love Jehovah from the deep of them heart, and then with the people them here in Panama, that the supreme and them with the supreme one working with them, I divide myself. I don't want to be part of that. I want to be part of Jehovah. That's why I tell you, friend, a person that love Jehovah, respect Jehovah Lord, trust in Jehovah, and stay with your side, and we communicate and helping each one another with wisdom that Jehovah give us, because the both of us reading, studying, and what Jehovah make I say, I tell it to the other next person, and what Jehovah make that person say, that person tell, and we helping, we serve, and we fighting the battle spiritually and emotionally and physically, seeing what God telling us to do. That is a battle that God give it. Then the person I looking to make Jehovah make I see, the one that respect him and love him from them up, because the man wait at him, the man do exactly what in word the Bible said to do. Don't care what threaten them do, what the enemy threat you. The honest thing they can do to kill you, and God want you to dead no. And God don't want you to dead no and to do in will, you can bet your life. You have to stand up for what is righteousness till the day they kill you, and God want that to happen. But that don't make you be a coward to do what is right and to stand up for what is righteous and to protect on the land and on the people like on our own color. When you see a black person suffering, look at your color. You suffering too because that is your color. Don't deny your own color. Don't deny it. You deny your color, you deny your your Father God, because Him create us like this. And if we blessed to have more of this, the strong body, we have to thank Him. We can't eat to be, they don't like to hear the word black and be white. The white is not strong. It then get a disease, then die fast. They have to keep themselves. We black people go through a lot of things. The only way they can kill us, like all them doing, putting a lot of vaccine inside of us. And they don't put one. They putting a lot. They're doing and we can't dead yet. We have to thank we creator. So why a person hate to be a black person? That is stupidity. The black is more stronger inside them body. Why a person hate to be black? I don't understand. That means that person not have a good mentality, or them say them brains itoto them like a robot that they can't think for themselves and they can't reason for themselves. I don't understand. The money is not better than your body. Your body worth more than the money. 100%. 100%. Your body worth more than the money. Brother and sister, I will see you all. I hope some of you all get this information. And I know the evil one that are making to receive it. Because I send one and they don't receive it. And I know the evil one with the evil some Spanish them. But if you over one, we creator one, and you don't receive this message, it will go with you. It will go to you all. Have a nice day, and I will see you all.